Hi. So this is demo for the RSA project. Project 3 for CS342 with Troy. The authors are Nikolai Sakharov and Andrew Podgors, um, and Andrew Podgorski. There were a few issues with the project. The communication was really bad, and so we weren't able to finish it. But I will show you what I did, how I did it. I did the huge integer class using arrays. So here, another thing is, uh, so it turns out that my repository, the one where the TAs were added as contributors so that they could view the repository and grade it, for some reason, the RSA was never able to clone into it, but the RSA project does exist because I forked it from my partner's repository right here, and I don't think he ever added a contributor either. So I don't know if the TAs were able to see our project and grade it, but I will show you what we did, how it works. Either way. So you click here. Here you can see the RSA project. We did it in Eclipse. You can see the date 2 months ago. The specific date if we open up a class, huge integer class. It was edited March 15th. This project was due, I believe, March 15th. So we didn't change it since. It's what we turned in is what I'm going to be using and what I'm going to be showing you. I am going to import the project into Eclipse using the resource git repository. I inputted the address to the repository. We're going to wait for all these people to walk by. I don't know if you can hear them in the mic. Sorry about that. I do not have AC in my apartment, so I am outside. So I'm importing the project from GitHub. So here I imported the project from Git, and we will work from here. So here's my file. This is what I worked on specifically, and then he did some changes to it. Now currently, because this function or this class wasn't supposed to have a main function, there is no way to test this. So I will write a main function and we will use the methods that I described in this class to show that this class works. So, the first thing I'm going to do is I have a function that will take in a string, a number as a string, and it'll convert it to an array. Here I initialize my initial array. I have a current integer, an index, the current length of the string, and I'm going to do this while I reach the end of my string. So current integer, I get the character, I turn it into a numerical value, I add it to my array. If my current character is greater than 0, I will increase my array size by 1, and I'm going to do this until I reach the end of the string. Array increase size is another function that I created.
Thank you.
Is another function that I created that will increase the size of an array by 1. So I will demo this first. I'm going to input an integer with more than 12 characters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 characters, and I will print the array. I will print the array using a simple for loop. I'm going to run my class.
Get over here. भेजिए तो नहीं फोटो। हाँ एक तो भेजिए और भेजिए। अरे इधर
Okay, it is not letting me run.
Whatever you do, don't look directly at me because I reflect light like a
Let me figure this out.
Watch people's feet, okay? Watch people's feet. Okay. Sorry, इसका फायदा नहीं है क्या? But at least it serves its purpose at this moment. And it's an easy, like, waiting to the last minute. So that kind of limited our opportunities. No, man, the game is today.
Alright, this feels kind of weird. I cannot figure out how to make it run.
I don't know what I like more though.
Okay, while I am thinking about this, I will show you what else I did.
That's it? We've been walking forever and we just did a mile? Get out
No,
of
a
here.
milestone, like when you
Oh,
go
a milestone.
I've had this working before. Let me try to find my version from before.
Ich glaube, wenn der Wind so vom See kommt, das ist so ein bisschen nach innen auch. Ja.
Okay, let me try really quick something. I'm just going to copy my code into a new file in a new package. I'm going to go down here, just a throwaway project. Same name, huge, unsigned integer, class, finish. Pasted it, saved it. Oh, wait a second. I copied the wrong code. Okay, so I'm gonna copy my main function. And I'm gonna paste it into here. Okay, so just to clarify again. So I'm gonna copy the code. So I copied it, and I'm gonna paste it into here. And this is just another I'm going to add the package. I'm going to delete this. Okay. Okay. So now when I run my same code but in a different project, you will see that my string to array function works for a number with 13 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 digits, and it works fine. I can also do, so I will create another number, temporary 2. So, I have another function here. Where my input can be a double. And that was pretty easy, but I will show it to you that it works too. That number. String int. Oh, int. Int. So int to array, capital T. So that will take a number, turn it into an array. This will take a string, turn it to an array. And now I can do add, subtract on the two arrays. So all these functions here, my partner added them, and I'm not sure what he was thinking there, but I don't know. But anyway, so I can take in two arrays and I can add them together, and this will return another array. So I will create a third number, int the sum of temp1 temp2 is equal to add, and I can do temp1 temp2 add array, array add. Okay, there we go. And I will print out the new number. This works fine. This is the number, and to prove it, I will just use a calculator. 1, 2, 0, 6, 4, 9, 6, 4, 2, 5, 8, 7, 6, plus 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 2, 3. And 1206, 1206, 739, 739, 849, 399. As you can see, the number is correct. Also, I have the subtract, array subtract, which will subtract y from x, and I will demo that now. You see this is the number that it returns. Using the same calculator, subtract, same two numbers, and you see that the answers are the same here, here. So I did the array add, array subtract. I also did array multiply. So I will demo that now. That is a really big number, but let's see if my laptop can handle it. Which it does a little bit, but what you can see is the first 10 digits are correct. 293689, 293689, 6105, and that's because my calculator rounded it off. So array multiplication worked. Array. These were all helper functions. Array copy, array shift left. Also array division. I will show that now. Change. So this before was not static. It changed to static so that I can use it in the same class. Save it. Run it. It is running. The answer is negative. Okay, so I will divide it by a smaller number. Oh, so it has to be the other way around. So this has to be a smaller number. Here we'll do this. So the second number is 13 digits. This one's a little bit smaller to have a positive answer. And the answer is this. And if we run it on the calculator,
All I want to do right now is post it. I know, I need to. I probably maybe I'll post tomorrow. Yeah, like I feel like tomorrow is like it's the weekend anyway. Yeah. Right. It says I can go to Boston. Yeah, I'm fine.
okay, so my array division doesn't seem to work as I expected.
Sure, I clicked nearby and that's what they took.
I'd say yes. I actually still haven't
Acupuncture?
Yeah.
Laser hair.
I love my cousin's new banner.
The other function that I did was the array is equal.
It's supposed to be Friday night, I think. Like FFK night.
So if we do
Aww. Broke his leg trying to go up the stairs. Yeah.
so this returns 1 0 negative 1. So this we will do this. Get rid of the for loop. And I will just print out the numbers. So if they are equal, then it's going to print out 0 because temp 1 and temp 1 are the same number. Correct. If the first number is bigger, it should print out. So the first number is smaller than the second number, so it should print out negative 1, which it does. And the other way around, it's going to be 1, as expected. I also did array mod. I will try to do it. I don't believe if it worked. I don't remember if it worked correctly or not.
Continuous single tracking. Total shutdown. Pentagon City to National Airport. Total shutdown. National Airport to Braddock Road. This is the metro in DC. Because it's stupid. Noma to Fort Totten. October. Total shutdown. Noma to Fort Totten. October to November.
Okay. So.
So you've heard about all the fires that have been happening?
Temp 2. So the first number mod second number. It's this. I'm not gonna check. I guess I could. Here. Copy the number.
They were like, we're shutting the metro
Paste
down
it.
here.
Mod. Copy.
The government, the government automatically
Okay.
said, like,
Number is
oh,
1 2
OPM
3
put out a notice, like, as-
1
however,
7
for
0.
And
As you can see, this
no, everybody
is
stayed
not the
home.
same as this, so I think it was wrong. We
I was
can do
walking
it on a
around,
smaller
like,
number to double
People
check.
were fine. It was a gorgeous day, so people took bikes everywhere. There was a lot of biking.
So 16 mod 3.
It ran fine. It actually worked better than days we have in the metro, and people were nicer. It was weird. It was like people were genuinely nicer to everybody. Okay, so I'm looking at Jeffy's stuff.
Well,
I'm back on the pre-control cycle. So this is 25.
that is as much as we did it. My partner, he did.
Double Dog did better.
If I go back to
Art Institute of
Project 3 RSA, he did all these files. I don't know much about them because, excuse me. I don't know much about him because he emailed me all these a couple hours before midnight, and so I didn't really have an opportunity to take the time to read through them and to see how they worked. I will clone this repo into my private repo, which the TAs have access to, and that way they will be able to look at the code. As much as I looked it over, I couldn't understand his code.
Are you looking? Yeah.
His main window also didn't work. And
House building.
I tried communicating with him,
Oh, the series.
but he said he was out
Formerly
of
known as
town,
Spanish Tower.
so
Has glass balcony.
communication wasn't great. I think I said that before,
Providing a stunning views. The Rose Tower.
but
Sun deck is open to visitors April through September from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m.
um,
Visitors
yeah.
approximately 1
Me,
hour before
I hope
um,
maybe one day I'll get this to work, but I never took the time
it would be something like it's something I want to
to
do at some
go
point.
through it,
Yeah.
mostly because I was working on my code on the integer class, and like I said, he emailed me or he uploaded it to Git. I think it was like maybe 4 or 5 hours before midnight, and it just wasn't enough time to go through and be able to add my code to make my code and his code work together. Um, yeah. For Project 4, I did it with a different partner. It was great, but I don't know if my partner already demoed it, so I don't know if I should demo it again too. But here it is, Project 4 chat. Actually, here.
Oh my god.
I will import it again. So I will fork, actually.
Oh, is that on the onion? Oh, maybe it's
A weight? Honey, you are definitely not
Okay,
gonna have
so I am gonna add the
Oh.
TA.
It's like, don't even go there.
I'm not.
Order now.
Let's wait for Debbie.
I know.
23 bucks. Is there anything else you want?
Wait, what's it called? I put it in the last
Skynet. That's not bad. Like, that's just.
You can have something.
Okay, so I'm gonna. So this is the TA. I'm gonna add him to the repository to the repository with the RSA project. I know this is last minute, and but I will do it anyway.
We go to jump zone. Dress. I do have shirts. I thought about this. Like,
Okay.
then I can like,
So yeah, that was Project 3. To me personally, it was a mess, but I did as much as I could, and yeah. Project 4. I'll import a new project from Git. I'll do this from my personal private repository. Here is Project 4. It was last updated 26 days ago. That was
Like I said, I'm gonna do it at some point. I don't need to do it today. Especially because, yeah.
I
28
feel like
days ago.
I want to get to the top of the Washington Monument.
That was,
Holding wise aside.
yeah. Anyway, that was before it was due.
You're gonna have more hours? Yeah.
I could double check it later, but
The Alexander's podcast, there's 2 bikes there, and
copy my clone. paste a URL,
Yeah.
import my
Provided
own
we have to do
file.
this before.
I am going to choose
Would I be able to ride?
master.
Yeah, but is it short enough? How far is the L? This isn't far. It actually isn't far. Well, let's hit back and get shorts.
CS342
Like this is just like
project for demo. Oh, I got to change the directory. Project for demo.
I'm ready for it to be done with tomorrow.
Um, again, sorry, I got to do this outside. It's too hot in my house because the AC is not on yet.
Did you like doing That's what that was Rufus saying. Why did they just put me out?
Feel so low energy. My whole life we're trying to put on like trying to feed off of. Well, what if there's whatever? Or how can we do like an open mic night every day? Yeah. And like
Okay. Okay, so I imported my repo. Here is my project for chat. So there's two main windows that we worked with. One for the chat, or one for the client, one for the server. The server, all it did was print out everything that's going on. Okay, I don't know if I'll be able to run this because it's imported from Git. I had the same problem with the Project 3. Either case, it's the same one right here, Project 4 Chat, same thing. So Echo Server Main GUI, when we ran it, this created a simple GUI. It didn't do much. And then the client side, we had the main GUI. The way we split it up with this one was my partner did the client side, I did the server side. It worked out really well. And again, my partner demoed this already because I know, well, I already have a grade for it in Blackboard, but I'll do it anyway. I will open up another main GUI to have two people running, talking to each other. Okay. So, I turn the server on, and the port number is created randomly, and the server, or the IP address, is also shown. That way it's easier for the clients to connect. So once the client inputs the IP address, the port, and their name, they can connect. It tells them that the connection was successful, and from the server side, it tells me that the connection sock was created and that a new thread was started, and the name of the person. He is now connected to the server. From another client can also connect. Now this person is connected, and we can talk to each other. Initially, the way it worked was the user had to click on a name and send it to him. And then after my partner sent this, I added a send to all button, and all this does is it just sends it to all the people on the list. Yeah. Click send to all. Works. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know what else. I don't know what else to demo. I did have another version of my Echo server class, which is the same thing as this one, but it didn't have a GUI. My server, it created a thread for each client, and this is the code. Main GUI to talk to each other, to send from client to client. My partner created a message class right here, and this is what was sent from person to person over the server. Yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching this demo, and I hope it recorded correctly.